opening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32. He's on the move. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They go play action on first. Cut out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw it on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Steelers calling their first time out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. We'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw Lance. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, He understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing his lands. And he's going to be stopped
What the
at the
fuck?
17-yard line.
God damn.
21-yard gain. And that gives the Browns a first.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, they'll run. And he's
God
in.
dang,
It's a Cleveland
bro.
touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This time it's a passing play. Getting out to his left. Has it downfield working the left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll throw on first. He's got a man left. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it down to a single point. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a good 15 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him.
Correct.
And down to the Steelers side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done, and now it's 4th and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Second and 10 now. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here. Slot man in motion right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught, nice game left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this forward to the 6. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that...
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Carlson now to add 1 more. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 15. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this third down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Here's Lance. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete over the middle. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing it again here. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
To the air, Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So now, here's third and goal. Lance. He brings it in.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on fourth and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in, touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Chooses to bring this one out. Returns looking good so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's going to let this one go. Down the deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Steelers first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Flush down now to his left. Now he fires it deep down. This is caught inside the 15. A big 34-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock Martin, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
TNT.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Lance now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing his Lance. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
He fires finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They are throwing it again. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie this game at 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and late.
Damn, bro. She been fucking calling me, bro.
Not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw it on 1st down. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. This time it's a passing play. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Throwing now on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he drops a cut to the right side.
God damn, he fucking fast, bro.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. So he finds his man in space.
He's so
and
fucking
the wideout
fast,
takes
bro.
advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Lance. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw, it's Lance. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. All the left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Looking to throw, Lance. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. To the sideline. Catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the first.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 30. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The give now out of the shotgun. And this one doesn't go far. They hit it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and...
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
That shit's so ass, bro.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They've got a man in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! And the Browns have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one intended for the running back. And now it's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air. Third and long. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's on. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They'll come up first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's Lance. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lance. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's Lance now. And that one's going to hit the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. To the air, Lance. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Lance. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Going to the ground again on first. A lot of grass ahead.
Hey, get
Taken
him.
down after advancing this to the 37. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the